Sup, baby girl? How you doing? What I do? What is up, guys? I know it's been a while since my last video. I apologize. Just kind of been sorting things out, working, hanging out with the kid, and haven't really had much time to film or a whole lot going on. Decided today I had a little problem I needed to fix with the 240. Kind of give you guys like an update, what to expect. I have a lot of content coming your way, so if you guys have any interest in budget building or turboing your KA, you're going to want to hit that subscribe button, and let's get into it. Before we jump into today's video, I just want to give you guys who've been following me a little update on the budget KA. If you're new to the channel, basically I like to build a lot of budget cars, not because I guess I want to, but because I have to. Like a lot of you guys, I'm your average Joe. I don't make a lot of money. I have a 1.5-year-old son, and Kelly, and we have this house, and there's a lot of other things that go on in my life that take my money away, so I can't just dump everything in the cars. I kind of have to do what I can myself, and or buy used parts, etc. So with that, my goal for the 240, I picked it up about a year ago. It's a 91 S13 hatch. I got it for a trade. I actually traded a Golf that I had. I have a big Volkswagen background. For those of you who've been following me, you know that. If you're new to the channel, I've had a lot of everything, but for the most part, Volkswagen's what got me into cars. That's kind of where I started at. And I came up on this Golf. I really wanted to get into drifting. My buddies had some 240s. My other buddy had just bought a 350Z. Said, fuck it, why not? Traded for the 240. It wasn't running at all for, you know, crap. It was enough to drive it home, but anytime you left the gas, it would die. So, yeah, basically, I already had a welded diff. Other than that, there was nothing done to the car. Since then, I've done suspension, pretty much everything. I mean, a lot of it was secondhand from buddies and stuff like that. But my overall goal was to buy and build a decent, reliable drift car for around $5,000 was where I wanted to be when I finished everything. So right now with the car, I'm probably into it $2,000 or so. I'll give you a quick walk around. So the car, obviously this battery is not going to be staying here. It is supported, it's not going anywhere. But I will be doing a video on putting the battery into the back of the car because I have to make room for some goodies that are coming. You can see I cut out the fender well. That's for clearance because, well, I'm about that low life. So it actually opened up a lot of room. The car has coilovers on it. I just did the GK Tech roll center correction kit, brand new lower control arms, tie rods, all that good fun stuff up front. So it's a lot stiffer up front. It is in a neat front alignment, but I have a couple other things I want to do to the car first. Once I get those all sorted out, then I'll go ahead and have it aligned, and then she should be golden. The car has kind of a rough paint job. It is a rattle can paint job. It's nothing super crazy. It's not too bad, minus this. I shaved them once, well at least I thought I did, and I didn't do too good of a job. My brother was a dick, or I think it was my brother, somebody, and decided to push through there. So I do want to end up getting a wing anyways, but I'm probably going to shave these in the near future, or at least put some bolts in like I did here, just so to keep it from raining. But for the most part, it sits in the garage. Overall, the paint job cost me about $80 or so. The car's on wheels. They're these STRs, 17 by 8.5 or 17 by 9, I believe. I'm running a little bit of camber up front. Hope to get more out of it after the alignment, but this is the best I could eyeball it with still clearing everything. The fitment's tight, but it doesn't even really rub at full lock, which is awesome. Just enough, so you know, can't be much more happier than that. The motor has been rebuilt before I got it. It's super healthy. I did do one full track day with it, and it lasted all day. No overheating, no nothing. It was awesome. It just was having some alignment issues, so hopefully all that will get sorted out here shortly. Godspeed tension rods, you know, for adjustable caster. That was part of my problem before, is I didn't have the ability to fix my caster split, so that was causing somewhat of an issue. Steering wheel, shout out to Wrath Brothers Performance. NRG hub, shout out to NRG. Block shift knob, Momo FIA approved. Fixed bucket seat. We got some stabilizer bars in the rear. It is gutted, bed liner. I actually plan on probably getting carpet for this, because as much as I wanted to be race car and everything up front, it's kind of annoying me now. So now I kind of want to do a carpet and clean up my dash. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the most part. Purpose of today's video is, well, let me show you. Sweet brake lights, bro. Oh wait, there's nobody in there. So the purpose of today's video is fixing this. So basically it's a super common issue with the S13s. It might be a common issue with a lot of cars, but I guess it is super common with the S13. Basically what it is with the S13, they have little rubber grommets that go on the brake stop for the brake light switch, and over time they deteriorate. So after a little bit of left foot braking and daily driving it, and then the track day I think is what did it in all the way, it shattered, and so I noticed my brake lights won't turn off. So for one, it's annoying because it'll kill your battery. Two, it could possibly cause an accident. So yeah, a couple places online where you can actually order the grommet. But me being the cheap ass that I am, I figured why not use a penny and some super glue and see if that does the trick. So I did read online that it is kind of a pain in the dick to do. So we'll see what happens. My brakes are really stiff and there's not a lot of play in that pedal at all. So getting up in there is going to kind of suck. But wish me luck. Okay, so after a good 3-4 minutes of trying to put this in, it's like nearly impossible to reach back there, because I don't know if you guys can really see, but you have the steering column, all this area that comes up in the bracket. It makes it super hard if you have normal size hands to fit anything in there. So my solution to that is I'm gonna take this cotter pin here, I unfolded it, and I'm gonna glue that to the penny, and then that will give me some leverage to put the penny up in there and hold it with the cotter pin, because my normal size hands there do not fit. So voila. If someone tells you a penny's not worth anything, tell them try on an S13. Turbo is on its way for the 240. It's like the KA is a underestimated motor. It seems like everybody that gets a 240 right off the bat wants to swap it with the RB or an SR, which is the cheaper thing to do as far as swaps. And then if you have the money, of course, JZ, V8, and all that is also common as well for the people with a little bit more money in their pockets. But I feel like the KA is underestimated. There's a lot of guys out there that are running KAT setups that have proven to be reliable. The benefit to the KA is you got a lot of low end torque, whereas the SR is mostly all on the top end. And yeah, I mean, it is, you know, heavier motor, iron block, all that BS, but it's a truck motor, so it's meant to take a beating. I do have a buddy that was running a KAT for a while, and he's ran it for, I want to say, the last 2 years with no tune or anything, and it held up pretty well. Basically, my plans for this is to run 6 to 7 pounds for a while. I'm going to run 270cc injectors and 8-to-1 FMU, just to kind of put the kit technically says that it should be able to run with no tune, stock fuel setup, blah blah blah. Well, I'm already running a Walbro 255 inside the tank, and then I'll be running the 8-to-1 FMU, and I'll be ordering a wideband and everything, so you guys will kind of get to see if the kit holds true to what it was saying, I might hook it up without the FMU at first and just see where the wideband sits at. But because of boost creep and all that kind of stuff, I will end up putting an FMU in. If you don't know what an FMU is, stay tuned. And look at all this glue, dude. Sorry for my ADD, but look at that. Look at all this glue all over myself. If you don't know what FMU is, stay tuned and I'll explain it better when we start getting into the install of the kit. Turbo should be here any day now. So when it does, I'll go ahead and do a full unboxing video, kind of show you guys the quality, what company I went with, blah blah blah. And yeah, so thanks guys for watching, and until next time. That's all glue for my fingers. There's still so much more.